There's a mark on every stage around the world that signifies the center of its depth and width. It's called Center Center. Since I was 12 years old, I have dreamed of standing on that very mark as a principal dancer with the illustrious American Ballet Theatre at the Metropolitan Opera House in Lincoln Center.
James Whiteside is an atypical ballet star. His memoir isn't a typical ballet story.
It is called Center Center, a funny, sexy, sad, almost memoir of a boy in ballet. James, thanks for joining us this morning.
Morning, James.
Hi, Dan. Hi, Sarah. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, so not a typical ballet star. Explain what that means. And I'm wondering if part of that is a video, too, that I saw of you online in a unicorn costume prancing around the city, which was amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Unicorn costume, high heels. I am a very, outspoken sort of type of person, and I like to express myself creatively in many different ways, ballet being one of them.
So ballet, you're saying you do the traditional ballet, with a ballet company, obviously a very elite one, but you do a lot of things on the side. Tell us about those.
Yeah, so I'm a principal dancer with American Ballet Theatre in New York, and as well as that, I am a drag queen named Yoo-Hoo, and I make pop music under the name JB Dubs. So I moonlight in all these other worlds, and it's very fun.
And how do you decide to divide your time? You do one alter ego on the weekend, another one during the week?
Yeah, there's no schedule. It's whatever I've got time for. Ballet takes up so much of my time, training, just rehearsing and learning new ballets. But whenever I have free time, I like to express myself creatively in other ways. And writing a book was one of those ways.
Do you feel like having these alter egos is a good release almost from that structure and the hard work that you're putting in ballet?
Yes, absolutely. I'm a classical ballet dancer. It is very poised and elegant and beautiful. But I'm a modern gentleman, and I like to sort of get wild.
All right, well, let's get to the book here. The book Center Center. Is this an autobiography? How did you organize the book?
So it's a collection of essays and short stories. There are elements of fantasy and comedy, and it's quite sad at points as well, unfortunately, but that's life.
Are there any times that you thought it was cathartic going through some of those times writing?
Oh, like sort of rediscovering my history was incredibly cathartic, and it felt really good to process a lot of things I've been through.
And like all performers, the pandemic really changed the entire industry, regardless of the art form, right? Music and dance and, acting. So tell us about your life during the pandemic, and did you put that into the book?
So live performance went away completely. My life changed overnight. I was rehearsing up to 7 hours a day, taking ballet class, performing, touring the world, all went away. So I had a lot of time to ask myself, okay, I've never had this much time before. What the heck do I want to do with it? And I knew I had always wanted to write a book, and I had started writing, and I actually finally had time to finish the book. And so I spent a lot of time writing. I did an online ballet class series with my friend Isabella Boylston, who is another ABT principal. And we raised money for various charities every week. We had, 15,000 people tuning in to our ballet class at any given time.
Oh, wow.
It was very, very fulfilling and exciting, and a great way for me to substitute, my passion.
So are you guys back now performing, or what's the new status?
So this is very exciting. ABT is having its first New York season since the pandemic in October this fall. And we're starting with Giselle, which is a beautiful classical ballet, full-length, full-story ballet, gorgeous costumes, lights, you name it.
Well, really exciting to hear about your life, and congrats on the book. Again, the book is called Center Center. You can follow James on all the socials there. We'll put that information, I believe, there it is on your screen. James, we really appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your morning to talk with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, James.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day.